girl can't win. But yeah, Amazon don't. You try and pick things up. Don't blame me if it turns out rubbish. Oh, I don't care. But with your toes, because you can't bend over because your belly gets in the way. Like me anymore. Never mind. I'll be a superstar one day, I promise. Hi guys. Yes, I know it's been forever and I am really sorry, but I'm back and it's a lovely morning. I'm doing my makeup, so I thought I would share with you, have a cup of coffee, sit down, do my makeup, blurt out all of the stuff that's been happening in my life since I filmed the last 3 months, 4 months, something like that, a ridiculous amount of time. Thank you for still watching my videos and supporting my channel. And let's do a get ready with me. I'm using the the much hated Stone Cold Fox from my perspective, and SHEGLAM foundation. So yeah, let's do the special swipe. Bye. Okay, right, and I've just put cuticle all over my cuticles and now have the oiliest hand in the world. Let me just take that off. So, trying to fill you in with what I've been up to, where I've been. I would just say life has been chaotic, but you know, it is just normal life that people have to get on with every day. I guess, unfortunately, YouTube's taken a bit of a backseat, which is unfortunate because I blooming love doing it, and your comments are still coming in, and I've managed to reply to them all finally. It's just. I'm not complaining. It's absolutely lovely to hear from all of you, and there's so many new people now saying, "Oh yeah, I've got hooded eyes." You know, it's really great. Someone real that's got real hooded eyes. Let me just show you what else has happened. Dotty, come here, pick up. Come on, girl, come on. Oh, this is Dotty. I'm up there. Look, who's that? This is Dotty. She's our puppy schnoodle, and she is 5 months old, and she's a scraggly mess, and no, she's actually beautiful and a happy little puppy, aren't you? Can you see all mummy's makeup? Can you see all mummy's makeup? It's a mess, isn't it? Right, that's enough. Put her down. Her and Dolly are the absolute best of friends. It's just incredible. They absolutely love each other. So yes, that's Dotty, the new addition to the family. So where was I? Okay, I remembered to put some makeup on. I've obviously had a shower, attempted to do my hair. I've put moisturiser on, and I've been using this. They sent me it. Moisturise, and I've got this as well, which I've only tried once. You have to put it on and take it off again, so jury's out on that one. This is like an eye serum, and I've been using it probably for about a month or two now, and I've still got wrinkles under my eyes. The girl can't win. Hey, never mind. Right, okay, so today I thought I would put on, I've got this new SHEGLAM. It's called, I haven't got my glasses, Complexion Pro Long Lasting Breathable Matte Foundation. I found it almost impossible to blooming choose my colour on the screen, so I bought yes, Dotty barks as well, number wheat, and this one's called, pardon me, warm vanilla. So we've got these two. I'll put them on my hands for you. I have tried them. They're a little bit thick. I'll show you. This one is warm vanilla, and this one is sweet. Okay. So warm vanilla and wheat. You can see a bit darker. So let me try and show you the consistency. Quite thick. So I'm currently mixing those two together. I'm going to put them on my face. They don't look anything like my skin, but for some reason it blends in okay. Not the best, not amazing, but yeah, I just wanted to try it because everyone's talking about the Shein foundations, and I'm not sure if it's the one that I'm using. Anyway, right, okay. I had a fake tan, so well, I did a fake tan, and oh, it's so nice. I did it without a mitt this time. I did it with those blue, you know, the sterile gloves, or you know, just the blue gloves that everyone was wearing when COVID was in its rife. Well, it still is, but anyway. Yeah, so I did a fake tan, and I've had to change the colour of my thing, and I'm in between now. So yeah, I'm just in between. Anyway, right, okay, let's get back on track, shall we? I always pay a lot of attention to try and get this in here, and I find it easy with a brush, because obviously everyone's got like little holes there, haven't they, from their pores. Believe what? Excuse me, I've got a terrible cold. I keep testing for COVID every day. No, still managed to avoid it. Not for, you know, I'm not the most cautious girl in the world, so anyway, I'm trying to grow my hair, but it's I've realised now I had the blonde hair and it damaged it so much it just kept breaking, so I've gone back to my natural colour. But now look, you can see all those grey hairs. Just a girl can't win. Right, I have no idea what I was talking about. No, foundations, yeah. So yeah, it's I would say it's like a medium coverage, thick, bit of a thicker consistency. You could probably build it up, but you know, I don't like loads and loads of foundation. So someone at work said to me once, he said, you wear makeup, a lot of makeup, don't you, June? I went, what do you mean a lot of makeup? He said, oh, you wear a lot of makeup because you've got perfect skin and no one's really got perfect skin. So that was a bit of a compliment, because I think he didn't see that I wore face makeup, but just said I have to be because I have got perfect skin. My skin is far from perfect, as you all know that. Anyway, right, okay, so I've got a list over there. It's funny because when I'm pointing, I'm pointing in the opposite direction in the monitor. I just wanted to catch you up on some of the things that have happened since filming last, yeah. Right, hang on, stay on track. Under eyes. I use this for my under eyes. Bourjois Healthy Mix in number 54. Just a tiny little bit on my finger. In fact, that's probably way too much. Yeah, when am I going to wipe it? I never get a wipey thing, do I, before? Okay, no, that's way too much. Take some off. And I just use my ring finger, I believe. And I just push that in there. Shall I get closer? Can we get closer? How about that? Dotty doesn't want me to get closer. She's down there. She's a chewer. She's an absolute chewer. And she ate one of my sliders, which I bought in Tenerife, and I love them. They're like 10 euros, but I was so upset. I ordered another pair. Anyway, right, so once I've done that, I've got Maybelline Fit Me powder in the lid. Sorry, everything's filthy, but you know I'm a dirty bitch, so, and I just put that underneath my eyes. I'm not baking, I'm only putting a light covering on. It might not look like that, but it is only a little tiny bit, probably a bit too much on that one. Right, okay, so since I filmed last, I'm not sure if any of you guys were aware, Johnny lost his mum late last year, and sadly, unfortunately, he lost his dad in February of this year. So that's been the main contributor. You know, he was ill for quite some time and seriously ill in hospital. So Johnny spent most of his time there and slept over as much as he could towards the end. And unfortunately, yes, he passed away. So it's been a very sad 6 to 8 months in our family, losing two amazing people that I only recently got to know. And obviously with my dad being ill, it was very hard because, you know, my dad's obviously come back over here, but it's just been quite difficult for me to... I had a really good relationship with Johnny's dad. You know, he was just a lovely, lovely man, and I'm just putting some more of that Fit Me powder on the places that I'm going to put more stuff on. So yeah, that was in February. And yeah, it was difficult to go through another funeral at the same place, the same people. It was very difficult, especially for the people that have known him for years and forever, and the siblings and that kind of thing. I'm just telling you from my perspective. So yeah, so that happened, and then literally 2 days afterwards, we had arranged to go to Tenerife because my dad agreed to stay here. He's transferred his cancer treatment to the UK. He's now under an oncologist at Norwich Hospital, because he was staying with my brother. Kevyn Aucoin. I've forgotten how to do this. Contour powder in medium. Yep. Just come from where my ear hole is. Yeah, so he's transferred that over, and we agreed to go to Tenerife. My brother, my sister, my brother-in-law, and Johnny. We all flew out to Tenerife and completely gutted my dad's house and redecorated, and had it ready for rental on Airbnb, which was no mean feat, let me tell you. 53 years worth of junk. It was fun. We just worked. It was, I have to say, it's the only time, because it sleeps 8 to 10 people. It was the only time I've ever been to IKEA and not been excited. Me and my sister had 2 trolleys of stuff, and I was crying. It was just, we needed 18 duvets, but they only had like 12, and then you had to choose another one, and then it was like, oh, they've only got 6 of those. It was chaos. So we did that. We stayed for a week, and we did everything we could, and we had to leave the finishing bits off to my cousin who lives out there. She's managing the property for us, so that's fantastic. Since then, Dad has found some assisted living where they just pop in and see him. He's going to be about 10 minutes away from my brother. He wants to stay in Norfolk because he loves the sea. We all grew up around the water, so that's understandable. A bit cold there, a bit different to Tenerife, but that is what it is. I'm going to put some bronzer in now. So I'm using 2 bronzers at the moment. This is literally all over my carpet. It just breaks up, but I can't help but love it. My Physicians Formula. This is in the colour bronzer. So what I've got on, I've only got one bronzer brush. I'm not like all the others, I've only got one of each. So I wipe it off every day, because I'll show you why in a minute. It's not a secret, but I will explain my madness. So around the bits, the contour of my face. I'm not going in for a massive amount, and I'm just going to do this on my forehead, on my nose, and on my chin. I think my neck's a different colour. I'll work that out later. Don't worry. Okay, so that was that one, and then over the top, well, actually on my cheeks, I put this away because I just didn't like it, but now I bloody love it. Isn't it weird? This is Wet n Wild, because you can get these all in the UK now. Colour Icon, a Colour Icon bronzer in the shade Sunset Striptease. Again, excuse the dirty packaging, dirty bitch. And I'm just going to take a little bit, because it's a little bit shiny. And you won't be able to see it really on the screen. You might be, I don't know. Anyway, so essentially, it's like a highlighter and a bronzer in one, because I really struggle putting highlighter on. I'm not going to say that I'm too old, but it just emphasises my pores, and it looks like I've just followed every other makeup tutorial, and I don't want to be that girl. So I just put this, and I need to be careful, because the further I push, if you look, that brings my bronzer right down, like to the bottom of my cheek. So I'm aware on my application that I need to be a bit more precise. Julie doesn't do precise really, so that's why I have to wipe that off, because now that's got sparkle all over it, and who knows what's going to happen tomorrow. It might end up the other way around. So Smashbox brush. Unfortunately, Amazon removed all my affiliate whatever it is, because I didn't have enough throughput. So all of the stuff will be linked below that I can manage. But yeah, Amazon don't like me anymore. Never mind. I'll be a superstar one day, I promise. Blusher. I don't even know what colour. Well, I didn't even plan any of this, so I might use I'm going to use the Stone Cold Fox palette today. I'm still trying to get to like it, but I don't really. So because I'm using neutral colours, it's fairly new. Let me show you my mind thought. Right, that's the Stone Cold Fox palette. Yeah, there's not really any warm colours in there. There's a few. No, that side. Yeah, a few. So I will want to try and match my blush up. So I'm going to go, oh, come on, move over. I'm probably going to use one that matches it the best would be probably this one here. Because it's quite neutral. Obviously it's quite bright, but I'm gonna... Oh, I've dropped my cloth now. You try and pick things up with your toes because you can't bend over because your belly gets in the way. Just got a flannel with some dirt on it, really, probably. Clean off my brush because it will have yesterday's blush colour on there, which is pretty much typically or normally the same. Just a little bit, and I'm going to put it... Try not to put it up very high. I can't do the apples of my cheeks because I haven't really got any cheeks because my face is like a football. And just put that up a bit high. And I'll blend it in afterwards. Right, okay, so let's go back to the story. Let's have a look at my thing. So, but yeah, my dad's staying in the UK. He got accepted for this flat on Thursday. So yes, he's super excited, and some really good stuff that's come. You know, you have to take something good away from everything. Unfortunately, Johnny's dad, the house has been sold, and we were left with a house full of furniture that we didn't know what to do with. And my dad's just accepted a flat that needs fully furnishing. My dad has nothing. So how beautiful is it that Johnny's dad is able to do something for my dad, our family. It's just, and his memory will live on because his stuff will all have a new lease of life in another place. So I'm very thankful for that. Right, sorry, it's so hard to keep on track. I just need a drink now. I've got such a terrible cold. Sorry, that was a very unfeminine gulp. Okay, work. I've written work down. We've got a new managing director, or a temporary managing director at the moment. Haven't met him yet. Meet him tomorrow. That'll be exciting. And we're going through a systems implementation, which I'm involved in heading up, and it's really complicated. So that's been like another thing. We've dropped our sign language courses, unfortunately. We've just not been able to sustain going. We've obviously for 2 or 3 weeks. Well, we didn't go because Johnny's dad was in hospital, and then after that we went to Tenerife, and then it was half term, and then all of a sudden they had an exam, and it was just, you know, we don't need to pass the exam. So what we have agreed with Mary, the tutor, is that we will have private lessons with her probably in the autumn, and because we don't need to follow the curriculum, we just want to do it for ourselves. I'm going to speed this bit up, but I'm using the NYX. Oh dear, I need to use to get things backwards and forwards. This is in the shade taupe. It's a lovely colour for me. This is the SHEGLAM, not sponsored, eyebrow duo. So we've got a felt tip on this end. I'll show you. Oh, still got that there. This is in medium brown, and I just use this because I've got no eyebrows here, no eyebrows there in the middle bit. So I'm going to draw some special fake ones. You zoomed in as far as you can be. There we go. Still not even. Notice I'm putting my finger on my face as an anchor point, so I'm not going like this. My hand is steady. And again, I'm anchoring my finger onto my nose, just lightly, so I don't rub off my makeup. Just doing some strokes. I know you guys can't really see that. Well, I watch other people and I can't really see what you're doing. So, and don't worry if they're quite prominent strokes, because I'm going to do no anchor this time, but Unfortunately, sometimes to get the little wispy ones, you've got to hold it a little bit away. So you can see that they look quite dark now, but I'm going to spoolie them away so they just look a little bit more natural. This is the bit I struggle with every day, trying to get them like the beginning of my brow to look the same as the other side. It's just a constant battle, and it is what it is, isn't it? Really. I think the camera's wonky because my eyebrows are perfectly straight. Not really. Okay, that's that. I'm gonna push that up. I always I just saw a picture of me or a photo of me or something of me a little while ago, and I looked at my eyebrows and I thought I love them. Oh, I know it was my first ever video. I had that came up on my suggested videos on Johnny's YouTube account. I was just watching a sailing thing. Picking up these hairs, God blimey, really need to do some self-love. Yeah, so and I thought I love my eyebrows, and they're much thicker than a bit sweaty, much thicker than they were. So right, okay, see, perfectly straight. Right, okay, Urban Decay Primer Potion in natural. Oh, I bought the SHEGLAM one. Nah, I didn't really like it. What else have I got? Okay, yes, so after John's dad's funeral was when we got back from Tenerife, and then the 3 days later, John's eldest son got married. That was an absolutely beautiful day in a massive mansion in Cambridgeshire. It was absolutely beautiful. I don't know if any of you saw my photo on Instagram of John and his son. They looked the most gorgeous guys in the world. And at that wedding they announced that they were having a baby, so that's grandchild number 5 on the way. So yeah, exciting times, you know. Again, like just an emotional roller coaster. I can't really describe it any better than that, because that pretty much is how it's felt. So yes, that's all happening. Just so I've got my big fat brush and I'm rubbing it on my dirty cloth. It's getting dirtier by the minute. I keep that down there. So you see how that colour's oxidised now on my hand. Right, hang on. Just on my monitor, my blush looks really uneven, but on the mirror and the screen, it just looks so blended. It's very strange. It's obviously picking up light and dark and contour and stuff like that. Oh. Sorry. Okay. Right. Okay. So let's choose a colour from here as a transition colour. Well, I need to look at it first, don't I? I'm going to go, let's do a that kind of colour eye today. Where are we? I'm sorry, these like rosy colours. So I'm going to start with Stranger, and then I'm going to work my way down. Whoa. What? Okay, sorry. I'm going to start with Stranger and I'll work my way down those 4 there. See how we go. I've said before on look, these just come out so purple or mauve. That colour there, look, where are we? That colour there, right, just looks like a tan, doesn't it? Like a tan colour. Let's put it up. Let's look at it on my finger. Like a beige colour. Put it on your hand. Look, it's bloody purple, but what? I don't understand it. Actually, it's probably quite in line with the look that I'm going for today. But there you go. Right, okay, technique, just very briefly. I'm literally wisping this over like you can't really feel it. Again, I'm going to say, if you push hard and you do the windscreen wiper motions and you've got fat hooded eyes like me, all you're doing is moving the same bit of skin backwards and forwards. You're not placing your eyeshadow evenly. So we are doing windscreen wiper, but we're doing it so lightly it's not, it's picking up a little bit of skin. But if we're doing it a lot and quite lightly, we're all good. Right, okay. Sorry, that message has thrown me off a little bit. So yes, Owen got married. We have resumed, well, Johnny's resumed his studies towards Day Skipper. I'm now going to go in with Stone Age. That one. And I'm going to use the same brush. So yes, we'll crack on with that, and then the aim is to go to Greece later on this year and book the practical exam, which is 5 days on a boat. Ooh, sounds horrible, doesn't it? Okay, what I did forget is, and what I'm loving at the moment, is the Scandaleyes Kohl liner, waterproof Kohl liner. I'm using it in brown. I'll do a thing on here. There will be links below. It's I don't know if you can see. I'm going to rub it in a bit. It's shimmery, but I like the effect it gives, and I'm trying to be a little bit less dramatic with my eye makeup. So putting that in my, putting it on my cheek, putting it in my eye. I'm just going a little bit lower than my waterline, so I can blend it in with a blendy brush, little sticky brush kind of thing. And then I'm just going to blend that so it isn't the harsh line, so it kind of blends in, and when I put my lower eyeshadow on, you'll see. Same on this eye. What you might find easy is sometimes to get into the corner, if you change the angle of your face, so I'm like over here, it's difficult to blend that because I've got all that fat hangy skin, but if you go like that, you're opening up the area. So that's what we do. Oh, now look what I did. I jogged it. Okay, get a Q-tip, clean it up. That'll go away anyway. Look, my skin's stuck up there. Right, okay, so that's that. And I also don't tightline my upper waterline anymore, and that way I have managed to avoid getting, you know, the black bogies you get. Someone called them that once. The bogies that you get in the corners of your eye all day, and you sit there picking them out. And yeah, I've by not lining my waterline, my upper waterline, that I've avoided that actually, which is really good. You obviously don't get the same dramatic effect, but I can live with it. Now I'm going to go in with Gravity Hill. Oh, I've just realised that the one in the bottom is a shimmer. It's not going to go down too well, is it? There's quite a bit of kick up on this. Okay, so outer corner now, when we're going to do the 10 pence piece thing, tapping it off again. Oh, there's a lot of kick up on this colour. Right, so let's talk about diet, shall we? I obviously started the year again. Oh, I'm so overweight, it's ridiculous. And I need to do something about it. My boss was using this app called, I'll tell you what it was called. Calorie Count. It's that one there, actually. I'll show you. Basically, you can scan everything you eat, and it tells you how many calories in it. How, you know, takes your exercise from your phone. Blah 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 blah. And he was like, he's lost 30, no, not 30, but yeah, probably about 30 pounds in the since January. So I thought, right, I'll have a bit of that. Started to dance with a girl at school, and then obviously things I just can't help myself. Like, I'm drinking too much wine in the evening. I can't. I've got no self-control, and then I just want bread, and then I just want cake, and then I lost 4 pounds in my first week, and then I started to eat my calories that I'd earned from my exercise, and then it didn't work, and then I got really downhearted. And I'm not a serial dieter. You know, I did lose 5 stone 3 years ago, and it took me 3 years to put some of it, half of it, just over half of it back on. I'm just going to blend. I'm going to blend that line in so it's not so obvious. I might leave it at this, I don't know. What do you think? I'm trying to be quite natural. Let's do the under eye and see how that goes. So yeah, I need to, you know, it's always an excuse with me, and you know, it's just life. I'm going to go back for the same 3 colours, starting with the lighter one. you know, now I've got a new boss coming. And it's kind of like, you know, I'll get home. I don't have any wine until 7 o'clock, you know. And it's like, I get home, have a glass of wine. I just wish I could just have one. I can't just have one of anything. If I have a pack of biscuits, I have like 8. And then I have the other 8 in the afternoon. I'm really bad. I am really bad. But it is what it is. I want to try and put a bit of that shimmer in the corner, the outer corner. Let me swatch it for you. I'm going to try and be brave. I'm only going to go and walk the dog now anyway. It's called Play It Kohl. Play It Kohl. Right, okay. Let's see. Can you see? Don't blame me if it turns out rubbish. I don't care. But yeah, so diet, you know, we stopped doing HelloFresh. It's really sparkly. Okay, let's do it, whatever. Yeah, so we stopped doing HelloFresh because it was turning out to be quite expensive. That's not too bad, actually. And we bought all the ingredients ourselves. We've got all of like 300 recipe cards because we've been doing it for months. And we do that now. We shop from the cupboard. Doesn't that sound good? Shop from the cupboard, and invariably I'll just pick a card out in the morning and think, oh, okay, I'll just grab some chicken or I'll grab some prawns, blah blah blah, you know, that kind of stuff. So that's worked out quite well. I don't know if you can see the sparkly bits. You see the sparkly bits? Okay, I'm not hating that. Let's go back to the third colour, second colour, whatever colour. Third colour, missed out the first one. Just going along the bottom. Can you see me? It's funny, isn't it? Halfway through the video, I think, I wonder if they can see me properly. Okay, right, that'll do. Now I'm going to just blend out the bottom again. Oh, I've got this fluffy blush from, I think that's from SHEGLAM as well. Look at the state of it. Oh, anyway, what else I've got to tell you? That was it. So we've started to look for our boat. I want to just do some other thing colour. Pencil brush. I'm going to use MAC Nylon as my shiny. Let me swatch this for you. This is kind of like a really dazzling, dazzling shimmer. And I'm just going to put a teeny tiny bit in the corner of my eye. Can you see? And this one looks brighter on the screen than it actually is. It's very barely visible, but it's there. Yeah, so we've started to look for a boat. We decided that on the boat that we really like the look of. It's a Moody 38 centre cockpit. If that means anything to any of you. Unfortunately, there was one for sale in Scotland. And there's one for sale in Greece and one for sale in Mallorca. Well, that one's under offer anyway. So we've made lots of choices about the kind of thing we want. Obviously, we're not gonna cross any oceans straight away. If it takes us a year to work out how to do the boat, then we'll just stay wherever we buy it for a year. And that's it. Right, okay, I'm going to take off the fluff stuff under here with a Morphe fluffy brush. There we go. Probably in hindsight wasn't the best choice of blush colour. This is more mauvey, isn't it? I should have known that. Okay, and now I want to do my under here. I'm going to lift up my eyebrows, lift them up, and I've just got a creamy colour. I'll show you this Boots number 7 one. It's just a nude bone colour. I think I used to use Bobbi Brown bone or something like that. And I'm just going to put that in the arch. I'm going to do one and then let you see the other, see what you think. You see the difference? Can you see the difference? And I think that's quite important. And I also go in here, because I look how dull that is in there, and I just put a little bit of that in there, because my eyes are quite deep set and small and hooded and wrinkly. That's that. Now what? Okay, let's do mascara. I'm not going to bother curling my eyelashes because I put falsies on. I've just bought some Ardell Foam Ink Demi Wispies. They are my favourite. I cut them down really, really small. But I've got the pair that I'm going to put on today is the last pair that I've got, and I've had them on for 4.5 weeks now, which is crazy, isn't it? They cost like £5. They're probably about $6 or something like that. So I'm just going to put a light dusting of mascara on. You can't see my mirror, can you? Clever. My eyelashes, I stopped using with Vitalash. Oh, that was a pain in the bum, because it costs so much money, and realistically, the minute you stop, they're all gone back. Look, they're like little stumps. Can't even see them. No, madness. On the bottom, so I've got the top. This is really good. If you've got eyelashes, this is brilliant. Essence Instant Volume Boost mascara, and then for the lower lash I use this one, Volume Stylish Lash Extension Mascara, because this has got like a very, very, very fine wand. I probably like the MAC, is it MAC Extended Play or something like that? So this is really good for your lower lash line. You notice that I've mastered the art of not having my mouth wide open when I put my mascara on. Right, okay. Breathe. Right, coffee. Johnny's gone to do some work for some people. Should be back soon. We're going to go have some brunch. That's all of the things on my thing. So someone at work said about wine, you should drink Prosecco because it's got less calories in it. I think it's probably got like three less calories in it. Crazy, isn't it? I still fell for it, and now I'm drinking Prosecco every night. Oh, apart from on the days when I have porn star martinis. Well, I'm absolute sucker for a porn star martini. Right, okay, so let me do my lips. I've got some stuff. Let's do Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk, shall we? Nope. Maybe we won't do Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. Where is it? Right. No, I can't use that one. That's the wrong colour. La 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 la. No, I really have lost it. I don't even know what colour it is. Right, okay. So we've got this Essence Stay lip liner. Actually, this is really a natural colour. It's quite similar to my lips. But, so I'm still, bear with me. I didn't put that light on, did I? Right, yeah. I've got chaps, like... What a silly girl. Can't see me, can you? Right, come on. I'm trying to learn to overline my lips, and I'm doing it, but for me it looks really gaudy when I've done it. And I know that people can't tell I've done it, but I like to blend it in. And I'll try and can't talk. Got these little dots on my lip liner. Hello, this is Editing Julie. I'm just sitting here looking at the video, and first of all, my face looks really yellow, and it's not, but my makeup looks so patchy. I think I might be recording in some kind of really high definition, because when you see it with the naked eye, it looks really seamless, but it just looks so patchy on here. I'm terribly sorry. If anyone can give me any tips on how to do my lips properly rather than have injections, I would love to hear from you. Let's put a tiny little bit of Buxom Popsicle. Creamsicle, Jacqueline Hill's favourite, I believe. I'm going to put a tiny bit middle of my lip. And then blend it out so it's not so in your face. Okay. See how that is? I'll put my lashes on very quickly. I might speed this up. So here we go. Ardell Demi Wispies, cut down. Oh no! Dotty's going to get that, whatever it was. I put it underneath my foot because I can't reach it because I've got no hands. Oh, I'm hungry. Where's my mirror? It's over there. Okay, so I'm letting this dry for longer than I feel comfortable with. So what are you guys doing? It's Easter next weekend, isn't it? So we have got, on Saturday we're going to go to, my dad's coming down to my sister's for the weekend. So Saturday we're going to Johnny's dad's house to choose the furniture and everything that my dad needs, including knives and forks and toaster and all that kind of stuff. That's on Saturday. On Sunday, hopefully we're going to have a barbecue, assuming that the weather's nice. That looks like it's unblended. It's not unblended. Have a barbecue with all of the family, and then on Monday Johnny's going to work for some people, again, the same people. Okay, I'm going to stick my lash on. As you can see, I think, whoa, the glue has almost gone transparent now. I'm going to close my eyes, look down into my mirror, and I'm just sticking that where the skin stops and my lash starts. I'm going to anchor the front bit to the first bit of my lash, and then I'm going to anchor the back bit to when my lash finishes. And then I'm going to squeeze them together. Sorry about that. The dogs went wild. I'm just going to stick the other one on. Just a very fine dusting. Try not to put too much on. You don't need to put too much on. You just have to wait for it to dry longer. I'm going to Manchester next week with work to go and have a look at the computer system at a sister company to see how it works, because we've had training, a little bit of training, not enough training. That should be fun. Nice long drive. Okay, that's it, that's the lashes on. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Let's get zoom you back. So that's the finished look. Hopefully it's suitable for day wear and dog walks. I hope you've enjoyed it, and any questions, any tips on lining my lips, anything you want to see, anything you want to do, I've got a list again, still got a list of videos that I'm going to record that I just haven't got around to because I'm the world's best procrastinator. But thank you so much for spending the morning with me doing my makeup, and I'll see you guys soon.